perhaps. Let's shift focus to a guest who's waiting by. Waqar Naqvi, the CEO of Taurus Asset Management Company, joins us. Waqar, you all are launching a new fund. Can you take us through? It's a fairly debt-heavy fund. Can you take us through the contours of the fund as well? Why this reliance on debt? Do you believe that in the months ahead we're not going to see too much from equity?
Not exactly, Lata, but yeah, let me just run you with through the contours of this fund. We do have a 65 to 95% allocation to debt. The balance allocation moves as follows: 0 to 25% is equity and 5 to 25% is gold. Now, which obviously means that this is a MIP, and as you know, MIPs generally have substantial allocation to debt and basically are debt-oriented funds. It is not as if we feel that the equity markets won't move up, but then there is a class of investors which is willing to move out of fixed deposits or is willing to move out of pure debt funds if the incremental risk which they are willing to take goes up only incrementally. The class of investors which comes into pure equity is different, although some of them might take a call at this point in time that with the equity markets range bound and God forbid any geopolitical upheavals and economic coming back either of recession or economic ugliness surfacing in Europe or somewhere else might result in gold going up.
How much
so that class of investors might come in
What kind of a gain over an FD rate can you promise your investors at this juncture?
You are aware, Lata, we are prohibited to talk of the gains and the returns. However, the fact remains that generally 3-year FDs are giving returns depending on the strength of the organization which is issuing those FDs. All of them are into double digits. And I see no reason, you are aware that equity and gold generally have an inverse correlation. But then the fact one needs to notice is that that inverse correlation is worldwide. We have also seen that, there are times when the equities in some parts of the world might go down, yet Indian equities might do well. So if in the short term the Indian gold and equity markets continue to have a positive correlation, one can't rule that out. If our track record is to be seen with our equity funds having done, I dare say, exceptionally well, and our fixed income funds turning out a very stable and consistent return, I see no reason why our fund managers can't replicate in this fund. And if they replicate that, obviously we stand a very healthy chance to beat the FDs which are being issued by corporates, not to forget the tax angle, which even now is in favor of the mutual funds.
Right, we leave it at that. Many thanks for joining us and good luck. So that is Taurus Mutual Fund, which has launched a new MIP Advantage. It's a multi-exposure. It has investments in the 3 major asset classes: equity, debt and gold. Forward, we'll wrap up Midcap Radar. Thanks for watching.